When I was just 11 years old, I unknowingly and somehow accidentally became a female advocate. See, I had been in school watching a TV show in elementary school, and this commercial came on with the tagline for this dishwashing liquid, and the tagline said, "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans." Two boys from my class said, "Yeah, that's where women belong, in the kitchen." I remember feeling shocked and angry and also just feeling so hurt. It just wasn't right, and something needed to be done.
Go home! That's your home! Are you too good for your home? Answer me!
So, I went home and I told my dad what had happened.
Oh, come on, kid! Quit wasting my time!
And he encouraged me to write letters. So I did. To the most powerful people I could think of. Now, my 11-year-old self worked out that if I really wanted someone to hear me, well, then I should write a letter to the First Lady. So off I went, scribbling away to our First Lady at the time, Hillary Clinton. I also put pen to paper and I wrote a letter to my news source at the time, Linda Ellerby, who hosted a kids' news program, and then to powerhouse attorney Gloria Allred. Because even at 11, I wanted to cover all my bases.
What about
Finally, I wrote to the soap manufacturer. And a few weeks went by, and to my surprise, I received letters of encouragement from Hillary Clinton, from Linda Ellerby, and from Gloria Allred.
Boo! You stink!
It was amazing. The kids' news show, they sent a camera crew to my home to cover the story. And it was roughly a month later when the soap manufacturer, Procter & Gamble, changed the commercial for their Ivory Clear dishwashing liquid. They changed it from "Women all over America are fighting greasy pots and pans" to "That's where women belong, in the kitchen." It was at that moment that I realized the magnitude of my actions. At the age of 11, I had created my small level of impact by standing up for equality. UN Women, as you guys know, has defined the year 2030 as the expiration date for gender inequality. And here's what's staggering. The studies show that at the current rate, the elimination of gender inequality won't be possible until 2095. That's another 80 years from now. And when it comes to women's political participation and leadership, the percentage of female parliamentarians globally has only increased by 11% since 1995.
Oh, sorry.
11%? In 20 years? Come on.
I missed the part where that's my problem.
This has to change. Women make up more than half of the world's population and potential. So it is neither just nor practical for their voices, for our voices, to go unheard at the highest levels of decision making. To have leaders, such as President Kagame of Rwanda, continue to be a role model of a country which has a parliamentary system comprised of 64% female leaders. I mean, it's the highest of any government in the world, and it's unbelievable. We need more men like that. Women need a seat in the kitchen. They need an invitation to be seated there. And in some cases, where this isn't available, well then you know what? Then they need to create their own table. We need a global understanding that we cannot implement change effectively without women's political participation. It is said that girls with dreams become women in the kitchen. May we empower each other to carry out such greasy pots and pans, because it isn't enough to simply talk about equality. One must believe in it, and it isn't enough to simply believe in it. One must work at it, and it isn't enough to simply work at it. Let us work greasy pots and pans together, starting now. Thank you so much.
Boo, you stink!